Gather here at 6 p.m. today. This is what one of the many posters at IIT Madras read, asking students to meet at the campus's Gajendra Circle last evening to collectively raise their voices against the death of PhD scholar Sachin Kumar Jain. Hello, this is lovely Majumdar, and in today's episode of Straight Up by edX Live, we will be talking about these protests that ensued late last evening on the campus of one of the most reputed IITs of the country. Final year PhD scholar Sachin Kumar Jain died by suicide on March 31, and it was alleged that it was due to the treatment meted out by his guide that he took this extreme step. IIT Madras had informed edX Live that an internal inquiry committee is looking into the matter. During the protests last evening, the students stated that the presence of Sachin's guide, Dr. Ashish Kumar Sen, might hinder the investigation process and hence demanded his suspension or resignation. The protesters also highlighted that the internal committee carrying out the inquiry into the matter has Professor Nilesh Jayantilal Vasa, Dean of Students, IIT Madras, which will further make the investigation more biased. Hence, they asked for external intervention. This is what a PhD scholar has to say regarding the same.
There is an internal inquiry committee that was there. We didn't know who all were part of that, and after the protest, we got to know that the Dean of Students, Professor Vasa, is also part of it. We as students strongly object placing a highly influential professor and an official into the committee, given that they can influence and change the outcome of the inquiry. And we also think there will be a lot of efforts to whitewash what has happened and bring out institute in a very good light in front of the media and the public and students. So we strongly condemn this, and we want to we request and we demand an external investigation to happen on the case of our fallen comrade Sachin Jain.
The protesting students also asked authorities to address the lack of mental health facilities. One student said, and I quote, "There are about 10,000 students at IITM and only 4 counselors. Sometimes they give you an appointment with the counselor 2 months later. How can a person who is struggling mentally wait for 2 months?" Unquote. Director of the institute, Prof V Kamakoti, met the protesting students and assured them of appropriate action. Word is that students will be protesting again today evening. For more developments on the story, keep tabs on our website edxlive.com. That's all from us today. We will see you again tomorrow. Mask up and stay safe.